All right, guys. Lesson four? Yes, lesson four. All right. Sorry. That being said, um, thanks for going on this journey with us and for being cooperative and for um, getting the work done and for just being chill about this whole thing. I appreciate it. I know this is very difficult and it's taken a lot of learning and getting used to, but just give it time. Couple of ground rules I want to set though, all right? One thing is I noticed in my Google chats is that one, we tend to be um, a little distracted sometimes when we're working. Try to find a spot where there's nobody else around you. I know that's very difficult in some cases. Like one of my students has four other brothers. Good luck trying to find a spot that's quiet. But it is important that you do that when we're doing the Google chats. That way, you don't distract other students and you yourself can focus. Secondly, make sure that um, if you do have background noise going on, mute yourself. All right. So that's an important thing to do. And thirdly, just make sure that you have any questions you do ask. All right. I had one student ask me the day after a question. I'm like, well, why didn't you ask me the day of? And they were like, well, didn't think to. Well, you can get a bad grade like that. All right. So, all that being said, let's get to the lesson. Today's lesson is tax, tip, and discount. Okay. So, without further ado, okay, it's recording, and I need my writing tools. Ah! You know what? I know what I'm going to do. Control C. And I think it pops up when I go onto Google Docs. Yep, it does. Look at that. Things you learn. All right, here we go. All right, the Kerwoods went out to eat at Chili's. If their bill was $58.65 and they gave their server a 15% tip, how much do they pay altogether? All right, well, let's first fix this grammatical error. Secondly, all right, tip. If you remember from the last time that we did tax discount and tip, we got to do some multiplication, right? So we have this 15% tip, right? So we're going to take, now let's see, question of the day. Yes, it is working. Okay. So you got your 15% tip, right? But we got to change that into a decimal. So the way we do that is we move the decimal over two spaces. So we get 0.15. All right. Then we multiply. And we got 58.65 times 0.15. All right. And for the sake of time, we'll just punch that into the calculator. Excuse me. 58. Oops. Excuse me. 50. 58.65 times 0.15 equals $8.70, possibly 80, depending what we round to. Oh, 80 cents. Because we got a round. Okay. So I rounded, if you notice, 79, right? The 7 turns the 9 to 0, which means you have to turn the 7 to 8. So that's why I got 80. B is in A. That's what we got. All right. So that's the first one. So we're going to erase. So that was tip. Okay. So that was tip. That was a tip problem. Okay. Now we're going to erase, go back to the original problem, and we're going to Let's see. We can do the next problem. Miss Acton spent $205.60 at Target. If the sales tax is 6%, what is her final bill? All right, let's do this. So she spent $205.60. Let me make this larger for you guys. I just thought about this. May not be able to see this on. There we go. Better. Much better. All right, so she spent $205.60 with a tax of 6%. So it's the same process, right? And do $205.60. And we're going to multiply by 0.06. Okay. And this one we'll just do by hand. 0, 36, carry the 3, 3, 21, carry the 2, 2, and that gets us 12. And we're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces because we have 4 numbers behind a decimal. And our tax is 1221. 22, excuse me. Erase that because we have to round. All right. After that, so this is the tax, right? This is the tax. But we want to find the final bill. So in order to do that, we have to add 205.60 to this 12, and you get 2, 8, 7, 1, 2, and that's your final answer. This is the total bill or final bill. So I know I forgot to do that in the previous problem, but for all of these problems, you want to find the final bill. So you have to add the tax with whatever you're doing, or add the tip, or add the or minus the discount, depending on what we're doing. Okay. So let's do one more. Oh no. There we go. Okay. One more problem. Macy's is having a one-day 35% off special. If Sarah bought $124.50 worth of items, what would the final bill total after applying their discount of 35%? So we're basically doing the same thing this time, but we're doing one small little change. This is a discount. So with the discount, you're going to subtract as opposed to add like we did before. So we got to take our total, which is 124.50, 124.50 times, let's see here, 0.35. And since I don't have much space here, I'm just going to do it on a calculator. So clear 124.50 times 0.35 equals $43.58. So $43.58. All right. Now, if you remember, there's a difference here. We're going to subtract the 43.50, right? So we get 0, or 58, sorry. So we're going to get 2, 14 and 5 is 9, 3 and 3 is 0, 12 and 4 is 8. So she's going to pay a total of $80.92. That's your answer. So again, to clarify, this is the discount. This is the price after the discount. A little sloppy, I know, son. But you get the idea. All right, guys. If you have any questions, I suggest you watch the video again. And then if not, if you still have questions, meet me in the Google Meet, the Google Chat, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you sign into the attendance sheet. It's a Google form. Make sure you do that and have a great day. All right. See you later, guys.